This week on PBC Jabs, we check in with Jermell Charlo ahead of his 154-pound title defense. We look back on a wild beatdown from 2 years ago in honor of Throwback Thursday, and we recap our Tuesday night FS1 show. What's up, boxing fans? I'm your host, Jordan Hardy, and you're watching PBC Jabs. On October 14th, PBC will deliver 3 154-pound world title fights on Showtime. One of those fights will feature Jermell Charlo, putting his WBC world title on the line as he faces unbeaten contender Erickson Lubin. And joining us now is Jermell himself. Thanks for coming on Jabs.
Yo.
You share a trainer with 147-pound world champ Errol Spence Jr. and have sparred together these last 2 camps. How was that level of sparring translated to the ring for you on fight night?
I think it's been one of the best things that happened to me in my career. Me stepping up, making the decision, and coming out to Dallas, training with Earl, and getting some of the best work.
When we spoke to Erickson Lubin last week, he said you had a lesser opponent in Charles Hatley than with him. Do you agree, and where do you rank Lubin among your past opponents?
Charles Hatley was a fighter that had 1 loss. You know, he was stopped in that fight. I don't necessarily say that he was a lesser opponent than any opponents that I fought. If considering to talk about opponents, I don't even know any of the opponents that Lubin has fought. And I don't think none of the opponents that Lubin has fought are even on Charles Hatley's level.
Since holding the WBC title, you've knocked out your opponents. Can we expect a knockout on October 14th against Lubin?
It's expected. I'm trying. I'm working for it, and I can't predict the future, but I am excited to step in the ring. I'm excited to do what I have to do, and more excited to just see what I'm made of myself. You know, I train hard, I work hard, and see what this young fighter is made of as well.
Thanks for coming on the show, and good luck on October 14th. It's Throwback Thursday, and we're taking it back to September 26, 2015. It was on this date that WBC heavyweight champ Deontay Wilder retained his title with an 11th round TKO of tough Frenchman Johann Duhaupas. Take a look.
Low to little offensive output. Big shots. Jack Reese will take another look. Here comes Wilder. This should be it. It is. That's the first time Duhaupas has been stopped.
And in case you haven't heard, the Bronze Bomber returns to the ring November 4th to face undefeated Cuban Luis Ortiz at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. For fight night details and ticket information, visit PremierBoxingChampions.com. On September 26th, PBC hit Las Vegas for Toe-to-Toe Tuesdays as unbeaten rising prospect Ludwig Barthelemy faced undefeated Eduardo Ramirez in a 126-pound bout. Missed the action? Visit PremierBoxingChampions.com for highlights from the night and a full fight recap. Get ready for another round of PBC Trivia. Here's this week's question. When Leo Santa Cruz battled Abner Mares on August 29, 2015, what was the combined number of punches thrown in that fight? Visit the PBC Facebook page and click the PBC Trivia post to submit your answer. And if you guess correctly, you'll be entered to win a PBC t-shirt. That's all for this episode of PBC Jabs. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time as we continue to bring you the best in boxing.